So this is our 501st cast special look at the Mandalorian trailer, I guess we would call it. So
reaction to maybe?
Yeah, reaction.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be like all the other kids and do a reaction video. So we'll look
We're
excited.
cool like that.
Start crying. So yeah, I'm Mike Hinton, TK5351, with my co-hosts
Chris Nitro, TRA2065.
Mikey Bouchereau, TB60614 from the Bluegrass Garrison.
Matt Schraeder, TB99920 from Starkiller Garrison.
And I'm Anthony AP Pizzuto, SL22381 from the Northeast Remnant in New Jersey. All right, so we just consumed the latest official trailer. What'd you all think? Mike H, reactions. You're a Grogu fan, right?
I am a big Grogu fan, but I won't fit in a Grogu costume. I mean, so that's I mean, I guess it could make a really large one, but that would be. I liked it. I mean, it got me excited not only for the movie, but all the potential things that all of us will be scrutinizing and building over the next however many months. How about you, Chris?
I'm trying to keep my 501st visor on this because it's. I mean, we've come to accept that the Mandalorian and Grogu are good guys in the cultural zeitgeist. But you know, I'm like, I'm not going to get into the debate. Is Mando a good guy? We could save that as a topic, and we can invite people to talk about that.
Yes,
but I'm trying to focus on the bad guys in the trailer, right? So I noticed we have a slimmed down Hut potential costume. Right?
Yes, finally.
You don't have to sit down on a dais. You could just crawl around, like swiggling around. Muscular Hut there. We have some guy that's kind of giving off Cad Bane vibes, but is not by any stretch of the mean Cad Bane. The snow troopers that are in it. We see. I think they're stormtroopers. They're like flying in the air, like after an explosion. I'm not sure exactly what they are. For those that have played, the name escapes me right now. The what's the open world game? The Underworld. All right, or
Outlaws.
Star Wars Outlaws. There you go.
Outlaws. Yeah.
That showcases the underworld, the underbelly of Star Wars. Right. So I'm picking up costume vibes from that game, and I like it a lot. I don't know if one of those characters, the exact same character, the little guy with the four arms.
The
monkey lizard.
Solo.
Yeah, the monkey. No, not a Kowakian monkey lizard. It's like just the.
No.
It's he was like running the food stand or something like that.
Yeah.
He was also in there was one of his species was in Solo. He was
Jon Favreau played him.
Was that Favreau? Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Played voice.
Yeah.
So those are the things that I'm like trying to laser focus on, right? There's an officer with like a winter overcoat. I can't tell what his uniform is. It looks like it's black, but I'm not sure. There is like a rank bar there. So there's a lot of stuff in 2 minutes of a trailer, right? That is just bad guys. So
right.
Yeah, I think there's I mean, we could continue picking this stuff apart. So I don't know. I throw it back at all four of you. Like what of all the things that I said or things that I didn't see, like bring those things to the table.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really cool to see someone do the Ardenian, in there, because like he's kind of a informant there, so I could definitely see him being a 501st, and I would love to see how someone would handle 2 extra arms in there. Plus, like you can also be like it looks like he's like doing a food stall, so like you literally can have like I can just imagine this up at like a convention where like the person who's being the Ardenian is like, oh yeah, come get your food, like just joking around and greeting people. Like I think that would be an awesome like costume to do, and of course like Embo. When he rips off Mando's helmet, I'm like, that's awesome. We haven't seen Embo since the Clone Wars, and obviously with Boba Fett and everything. So that's it's just that's another bounty hunter to add. I will say that definitely looks like it's gonna be a difficult costume with the prosthetics and everything. So whoever wants to take on an Embo costume, like reach out. I would love to see it. I would love to see your build progress just to follow along with that. And then dude, all those snow troopers. I will say like we've seen some of the other footage and stuff like that before, but like just seeing the snowtroopers in this, they just look awesome and makes me think I want to do that at some point. Be a snow bro at some point.
Snow bro. I love that.
Well, we were just recently talking about all the biker scouts. So, did I kick someone out? Why is only 4 of us here?
That's fine.
Nitro,
You
did
don't
you
have to
fall
show
off
me.
again?
It's fine.
Oh,
I'm
there it
here.
is.
Okay, you want to kick me off the screen? It's totally
Yay.
fine.
There you go. See, look,
There we go. No, we got. There we go. We got it.
There,
We
I
got
fit
it.
you on. I fit
For
you
everyone
on.
listening, they're bullying me. This is what they do.
We're trying to engage everyone, but you. No.
Can you put that in the middle? We can like do the Brady Bunch box around it. I don't know.
I don't know if well, then it would kick someone out. I don't want to, I don't want
Mike, I'm gonna switch real quick. I'm gonna do this window here. If it works.
Okay, let me
There
turn
we go.
mine
Oh
off.
yeah,
Yeah, that's even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm
there we go.
so there's some really cool costumes. So I'm trying to figure out, do we know where in the timeline of the Mando series this is supposed to take place? Because the Razor Crest is throwing me off.
But
Because
it's a
the Razor
different
Crest,
Razor Crest.
is it a different Razor Crest? Okay,
100%.
It is a different
100%.
Razor Crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Got it.
different Razor Crest.
I would put money on it's a different Razor Crest.
Got it. Well, now I wish I had held on to all those HasLab Razor Crests I sold at a steep discount because no one wanted them.
Yeah, I got my Razor Crest and the Nerf rifle the week that they both got blown up. They both showed up at my house.
Yeah, of course, right.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. Look at that there. You got the yellow stripe on it and everything there. So, and this is also that same base that what do you call it? That we've seen before, where Seb was at. Was that in Mando? One of the seasons. So
yes, got it. I'm curious about the Hutts. Gracchus the Hutt was the in the comic book series was the muscular one. He's not related to Jabba, but he was a crime lord on Nar Shaddaa. I think he was in like that the Marvel Star Wars series that came out in like the early 2010s. Right. And he had a pretty cool storyline. Yeah, there he is. So
that's supposed to be Stinky.
Is that Stinky?
That's supposed to be
Rod of the Hutt. Jabba's son. Yeah, Rod of the Hutt.
No kidding. Oh, because he was how did the kids say it? He was giving Gracchus. And then the twins, are those the same twins from Book of Boba Fett, or are those new twins?
I definitely feel like they're the same ones from Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I can get to it.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Got it. The thing I've struggled with for years is, why can't Lucasfilm make Hutts that look like real things versus cartoons? Like, we've come a long way since the special editions of A New Hope, where they animated in Jabba to, where Han Solo walks over his tail. But God, he just doesn't look real still. I don't
think the twins look too bad. Like
in the Book of Boba Fett, they looked worse. They've improved.
Oh, really?
Since the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I was pretty turned off on them. I'm very particular about how my Hutts are portrayed on. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I want them to look like foam rubber latex.
Yeah,
and that there are people inside of them
with five people inside. 5 people
exactly,
inside.
Exactly.
Right? So would the twins have like 10 people insed, or like just like add like 3?
2.5.
You can probably timeshare the tail or something. But no, it looks like it's going to be fun. The logo treatment that they're using is very. It reminds me of like almost like the Pulp Fiction comics of the early the 40s 50s. So I think it's going to have that noir type of vibe with a little sunlight to it. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun.
Makes me think of Rocketeer, like their
yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, it goes back to what George Lucas initially wanted. It was like the Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Serial types, type story. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
But costume wise, man.
Mikey,
like,
can you go back to the shot with Rhoda and Mando,
where he's holding the helmet? Oh no.
I'm looking for it. We'll get there. Keep talking, guys. I'll find it.
Well, I was wondering, like with Rada, I'm curious, like that could be a prop / costume,
That's not a wearable thing. Sorry, guys. I just throw it right in the trash, whatever I said.
I mean,
Mando's
hey,
6
and
feet
we have
tall.
rookies. I mean, Mando's 6 feet tall. You can get through some stilts on there, and then just rollers for the tail. I mean, like I feel like you can pull it off.
I mean,
feel
I
like
don't
someone
think
can do it.
puppeteer it, but I don't think you can walk around it. Something.
Yeah,
like that.
I agree. I agree with Chris. I don't think you could walk around, but it could be like your centerpiece of your display. Where you kind of get in behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just going through the back, a little slit that opens up, closes or something. Yeah, I also like the prop of the axe here too that he's got.
Yeah.
I mean, like that would be cool. Even if like I don't know what you guys all do, but like we have like a Mando covert scene with our Mando mercs when we set up like a big prop at a convention, and like we usually just bring in like any random props, and I feel like that axe just like lying down, being Jawa, being Jawa scavenged or something like that would look really cool too, because it's in universe stuff like that. So I mean, there's definitely a lot of really cool things here, costume wise, and props. So I'm excited to see. Personally, I'm just excited for this film because we're gonna have all the troops that are tied around it. Like I miss movie theater troops because you just have like every single person who sees a Star Wars character going to see a Star Wars movie is just so pumped because like they're already excited for the movie, and now they're excited to see you. Plus, like my kids, they're 4 and 8. And this looks like a great popcorn flick. Like it's gonna be happy, and I think this is gonna be something like they'll get to sit between. Dad will sit in the middle, and they'll be around me, and it's just gonna be like I'm super excited to bring them to this. Like that's kind of what I remember going to see the special editions in theaters, like being able to share that with them, like generational thing with Star Wars. So I'm pumped for it, not just for the costumes and all the different things, but also like the experiences that people are gonna get to have with it.
And I'm excited. Like I remember when Force Awakens came out. I trooped like 6 times that week. I was dead at work, but it was like every night you trooped and then watched a movie and trooped and watched a movie, and I'm excited for all of that. Now my question is, which one of us is going to spend the most amount of money on popcorn buckets, on the special?
Ooh.
0. I am not a fan.
I say that until I walk in and I was like, I'm never buying another popcorn bucket again, and then they pull me in.
Every time I buy one, I'm like, I'm definitely going to use this one at home. Definitely, never do, never ever do.
I never do. I just can't get. I can't get into the popcorn buckets because I just don't use them. They sit in like my wife ends up like they're Star Wars. They're in your office. I'm like, but where do I put them in my office? Like it's just, I have stuff. I have half-finished costumes and props strewn about. Like I'm like I can't do anymore.
I got the Slimer one from Afterlife, and you could barely put your hand into his mouth where the popcorn was without like cutting your hand as it went in. I was like, this is the worst design ever for a popcorn bucket. Never again.
Who has the Dune one?
The
Anybody?
Dune one, I think. Well,
Oh.
depending on who you ask, that could be the. But,
Oh.
no, I just know if they have a Mando helmet bucket, it is going to take all I can to not, or that Anzellan little cart with all the Anzellans.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I'm gonna try not to, but I'm not making any promises.
I will say this right here. I pulled it up. This this bigger mouse droid that's got like the ATV wheels and stuff like that. Like I think this will be really cool. To build, or if Disney releases it. I mean, it doesn't look that much different. It looks a little bit thicker around here and stuff like that, and different lights, which is cool. But I mean, I could just I don't know if anyone has built mouse droids before, depending on what you do. But if you get it under like one of those Traxxas RC cars, they can go like 40, 35 miles an hour. So it's like, I can see this one with the good tires having no problem just like burning out at a convention or, doing a race around it. So I'm kind of excited. Like this might go on my list of something to print and build.
I am glad to see like the Imperials too. Like it is nice. Like I know the Biker Scouts got a lot of love at this end of season 1. Because you had a lot of biker scouts as costume wise. But like there's the TKs right there.
Yeah, hold on. I was trying to find the other Imperials. But yeah, there's a lot in here.
A lot of hate with that season 2.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Baby Yoda.
Well, or then you had the people. Well, their knee pieces are on upside down, and stuff like that.
They're busting aside.
Yeah, they're remnant. They're left. That's where they're left. This costume right here, this officer, that jacket is giving some range trooper vibes. I don't know if you guys remember that from Solo. The range trooper. Yeah. But and again, the backdrop is that snowy base type thing. So like, I don't know if we'll see that trooper again because since like it looks like we're seeing snow troopers specifically,
Mhm.
here, and it looks like a DLT 19,
Yeah.
bigger blasters. So I'm a fan of that with the backpacks, but it'll be kind of cool to see like what CRLs come from this and what props people end up building. And while it's definitely a different vibe for a Star Wars film, I'm pumped for this. I mean, beyond all the rebels and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. There's the
Oh, there we
T
go,
floating around. There we go. I mean, like that looks like a cool speeder to maybe build as a prop.
Mm-hmm. What's the over/under that Luke, Leia, Billy D, and Han might make an appearance in this as
I don't think
de-aged
0
CGI? Really?
Well, actually, I don't know because I mean, is this so?
This is
maybe
before
I'm
the
wrong.
Force
But
Awakens.
this is before Force Awakens, and
Mhm.
if I'm correct, if I remember reading everything correctly, this is the first of Filoni's kind of films that are going to come together because Ahsoka season 2 is supposed to explore some of that, but there's supposed to be a film that's the grand finale of the Mandoverse, which is the saga between Thrawn and Mando and Ezra and Ahsoka and all that. There's supposed to be a film for that. That's what they said, and so I feel like this is the beginning of that kind of saga. So it's
Yeah.
definitely 6 years, and like Luke is obviously part of that, especially if you remember any of the books
Right.
from like Jakku, like because the Battle of Jakku is like the final thing, which is what we'll see. And I'm sure, like, I remember one of the books that I think it was the Legends of Luke Skywalker, where Luke pulled a Star Destroyer down from the sky while he was on Jakku. Obviously that's a legend. Who knows if it actually happened? But like, I'm sure we'll see Luke in some ways. I can't imagine them putting him in here because like he stole the show in season 2 of Mando when he showed up. It was just something like that, and I think. Story wise, you want to focus on the new characters, the new story arcs, and of course Mando and Grogu, which are not Imperials, or bad guys for costumes. So
yeah, and I still think Mando is going to be staying in the Bounty Hunters Guild with the 501st. I'm still hoping. So
I would take that bet that he won't.
He won't.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, we might have to. We'll have to. One of us might have to buy each of us lunch or something. We'll see.
What are these guys here?
They're all droids.
Yeah, there's a toy that it almost looks like a combo of different droids, like battle droids, kind of smushed together. There's a pop or something, a release of a pop that shows them. And so some of them look like battle droids, but their heads are shrunken. They don't look like a commando droid, but they don't look like the regular battle droid. It's almost like a combo version. Some of them look like that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like. Well, let me move this out of the way, but that looks like a battle droid leg right there.
Yeah,
like if they're hodgepodge together of different things.
They look like different colors too with the different parts.
That'd be cool though.
What was there was a droid behind the twins.
Let's see if I can get there. I've scrubbed through this so many times. I don't know. Do I know on this scene of the twins or?
I think it's earlier.
Okay, let's go back. I feel like I should know this trailer by now. How many times I've scrubbed through it? Am I missing it?
I did like the cards. My daughter was telling me. I guess the cards are in a book. The in one of the books.
There, it's just to the left.
Oh yeah, is that Embo?
Looks like him.
No, but that looks like the big battle droid on the
that looks like
side.
a B2 right there, and
Yeah.
then that looks like Embo right there.
So I wonder
Which
if
makes
the
sense.
Hutts have an army of droids.
That would make sense, especially considering like Embo is the one who takes off Mando's helmet, and we see the twins have Mando's helmet in another scene. Who knows? I'm not going to speculate on the story, but that definitely looks like battle droid here, a B2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact: Martin Scorsese voices the Ardennian fry cook.
Yeah.
He does.
Jeremy Allen White is Rhoda. It's interesting. IMDb has very scant details on the cast. There's only 9 credited cast members right now.
Well, maybe they're
Did
doing
anyone
the old
translate this?
I have not seen a translation of that. But I remember Lucasfilm in New Hope didn't give like Anthony Daniels credit for being a droid because they wanted people to think he was a droid. If you ever read Anthony's bio, he talks about that.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That translates to subscribe and like the 501st cast.
There we go.
That's cool.
There we go. There it is. I mean, it makes sense.
Well, that's what we should remind people. This is the 501st cast, the official podcast of Vader's Fist. This is our special watching of the Mando Grogu trailer, trying to look at costumes. It's hard not to not get distracted by all the other things. But if you've seen a costume we've missed, I mean, or we haven't talked about, let us know. Hit us up on all our socials or anything like that.
It's not a costume, but my daughter, who, if you're watching on the video version, you saw her peek in here a little while ago before she went to bed. Whenever she watched it, seeing Grogu with the cookies at the end, that was a big thing for her.
Right.
It's like, I kind of put it, I was like, Grogu's eating cookies. She's like, he is? Let's watch it again. So we went back and forth. She thought it was the funniest thing.
I like the sabacc cards here.
Mhm.
Well, that's what Zoe was telling me. That in one of the books, the Republic released all these cards they passed out to their soldiers and people that had pictures of war criminals to help people find the war criminals of the Empire. Like they made sabacc cards so that when they're playing, I forget which book she said it was in.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a real life thing that happened with playing cards.
Yeah,
back in
Desert
the
Storm.
90s.
Yeah, Desert Storm.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
think
so
it's
it's
older
old.
than that.
Well, I know Desert Storm was the first time I remember because I was in college and they released all these cards of all the bad guys. And Embo, the 501st already has won the animated series Embo in the CRL. So if you want to get I think the live action is going to be a little tougher, but the there is an
Super
Embo.
thin.
Yeah, well, that's I do like the armor for Grogu. I mean, I don't think we're going to have a CRL for his armor, but everyone's going to be making his armor plate and his little wrist rocket for his.
Yeah, as strap on right here. His little armor there.
I can't say how many little Grogus my daughter has either.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have all these old Grogus floating around. I'm just gonna make some of those, and
one of them is remote controlled too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think
What's
the
weapon that the Mando's using when he strikes?
I don't know. It looked like he had a grappling rope around him. It looked like he was trying to
Yeah, that's not a new weapon.
Oh, he has a blade. It looks like he has a knife. That's like his Vibo blade.
Oh, there
you know what?
He has a grappling hook. Okay, got it.
There is, and someone already made the STL files for all of Mando's new weapons. I saw somewhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he has like a new rifle and a couple other new weapons. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's badass. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
But now this is what I also was thinking. If you guys remember the Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok movie, imagine if we would have seen a clip from Thor and the Hulk fighting. You would have thought they'd be enemies the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
What if this is a misdirect?
Oh.
I feel like a lot of this is like I feel like they're trying to tell a story. They're telling a story in the trailer, but I don't feel like that story is what the film's about at all.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I'm okay with it. Like I said, I want to feel the emotion of it, so that way I can get excited for the film and then watch it and just enjoy it.
Well, and how much of the trailers that we've seen over the last 10 years of Disney Star Wars have actually ended up in the movie?
Right.
I feel it wasn't like half of the Rogue One trailer didn't even show up in the film.
Right.
Same with Force Awakens. So yeah.
It looks like it has. It looks like the Stormtrooper armor is the Rogue One / Solo armor because that's that weird strap coming down.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely Rogue One armor that's in here, which makes sense. I mean, that's kind of what they've built going forward, and just for ease of sake of making armor.
And you can charge your phone. You can charge your phone on their app. Because it has
this
that
one doesn't
USB
have
port.
that strap either. The one on the left.
Yeah.
Isn't that a combination of them? I don't know.
It'll be fun. I can't wait. And what's nice is now when we troop in a TK, we'll be okay to troop. It'll make sense when we troop with Mando. I'm hoping that there's a couple drive-ins near me. I'm hoping that we get to troop at least one drive-in.
That's cool.
If you've never trooped a drive-in, it is a unique experience. because you get to stand like as a TK. I was standing and checking the cars as they came in, and I could say, "Move along, move along."
Nice.
Nice.
So
We don't have any active drive-ins here in Jersey, do we, Chris?
No, there might be one down south, but the closest one to us is in New York, over the border. North.
well,
Got
there's
it.
two. There's one or two. I know one is in far eastern PA. It's probably not far from you guys. It was like I want to say I don't know where you guys are in Jersey, but this was like I want to say it was near Allentown area ish. So I don't know how far that is from you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
My Jersey geography is not that great, so
Shame on you.
I know.
We had a couple in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, and we have one in the middle of the state, like near Hershey, I think, too, or near Gettysburg, I think.
There's one
Oh,
around
cool.
Altoona. There's a couple around like Greensburg, PA-ish.
Maybe we do our own troop. We get one of those inflatable
Yeah, there you go.
I like
projector
Oh,
that.
that'd be fun, yeah.
screens, and
Mhm.
presented by the 501st. All
Yeah,
proceeds go to charity.
I'd hate to see the legal papers we'd have to sign for that.
I think we have an in with Lucasfilm somehow.
Maybe,
right? We could,
maybe.
like, hey, but like not a preview screening, none of that, blah, blah, all that stuff. Like, this is a charity screening. All proceeds go to this, and
Well, I know my middle school, they pay a license to show Disney films.
Yeah, they do.
And
We've
they
se-
never
we've
use
done we've done like movie in the park troops, and we know the towns pay beaucoup dollars because it's a public viewing. That's why they do that.
Right.
So
Well,
Yeah.
I would recommend anyone listening to this, if you can sign up for as many troops as you're able to do for a movie troop. They are a lot of fun.
They're so much fun.
yeah.
Always. So I have a question. We've been talking about costumes. I had to look it up. This is the Mantillion Savrip right here in the middle.
From the
Mantillion
Jarek
Savrip
board.
from the
Jarek
Jarek
board, yeah.
board.
Yeah.
Ah.
We have Wampas that are approved in the 501st part
Right.
of our Blizzard Squad. So do we think anyone would do something like this? Big old rubber foam suit. I mean, like Chris is already raising his hand.
And there you go.
I'm saying,
build it
Chris,
for me.
something
I will
about
wear it.
I mean, anyone builds it for me, I'll wear it, no problem. I have no problem walking hunched over. I'll put little canes here and just walk on all fours, no problem for it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, like, do you think someone would be like, I want to do that? I mean, I think that's
someone is probably
cool.
already doing measurements for that thing.
And if
it's
no
not
one
that
was
big,
planning on
looks
it,
like.
if no one was planning on it, and now they are, you're welcome.
Or we're sorry about that.
Yeah,
One or the other.
Well, now, did you see? Remember the teaser? One had that green striped guy with the staff that was in the Jabba's basement playset.
I'll be honest, I don't remember the teaser as much.
I guess, yeah. See if you can find. Let me see, Mando. I don't even know if I can find it now because it just keeps coming up.
Is this the one from like 5 months ago?
Yeah, yeah, and it had that rare toy. Not rare, but he's one of the toy, like that green striped guy. Yeah, I keep getting the trailer.
Let's see if I can find it.
Found something from. I got
The
one.
teaser's
from 5 months ago.
a minute and a half, and this thing is 2 minutes. It's like,
Yeah, here I found it. Here I'll put it in our chat. It was
10
posted
months
5
ago.
months ago.
But anyway, that character.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's another, like there's just so many Easter eggs and it goes back, to like all the costumes we can be doing and I think of all the backgrounds we can do, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I forget the character's name, but I know exactly.
He has a whole bunch of teeth.
Yeah, exactly. He has like it's almost like a cobra type of
Yeah.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the toy too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Well, yeah, we're not that far away. I mean, this episode will, we'll release this in the end of February, early March. I'm not sure when we're going to release. When are we going to release our Mando Grogu, or how are we going to release this? Is this going to be a special?
However you want.
And by the way, the older one shows some of the droids a lot better, right around the 55, 56 minute mark. They're big.
Oh, okay.
In the teaser, there's also some AT-ATs there too.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about the AT-ATs.
Yeah.
He wrecks an AT-AT and flies out of an AT-AT.
That's going to be fun.
And it's on that snowy mountain planet too.
For us,
They showed
model
the other
making
one.
nerds. Yeah.
Well, and I know, think of all the costumes that came out for Imperials, because you had the tank drivers, remember, from season, was that season 2 or 1? 1 was 2, the tank drivers. Yeah, I think that was season 2 when he did the tank drivers, when he went and broke out Bill Burr out of prison camp. Remember that?
Right. Yep.
And you had the tankers and all of that. And they were
All
a lot
right,
of
here's
okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go. This is
There's some GKs.
Yeah, and what is that? It looks like is that a sled, or is that
I think that's the speeder that was blown up in the
Oh, right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. Some TKs there. Well, macro binocular action.
I do like
Let's see
that
what else we
macro
got.
binocular screen.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, he kicked the dude. I remember that. More Rada.
There we go.
Those robots,
Yeah, those
whatever
robots.
those like ironmonger looking things. But that's the hut. That's the hut door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he must get past both of those to get in. Is my guess.
No, and there's the new rifle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Those droids look like mecha Gamorreans.
Yeah.
There we go, Chris. There's your costume, my friend.
Costume.
Yeah. Chris, you could totally own that.
You could always
totally do it.
hunchback it like the what were those bird looking thing puppets that they made where you saw through the hump in their back?
I know they do.
I mean,
dinosaurs.
only thing I would request, Chris, if you do make this, when your mouth opens like that, I want you to be able to wiggle the tongue. Just be able to roll off that thing. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
TAT.
Oh, that is a beautiful piece of machinery.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was?
Off the
But
cliff
it's
she goes.
different. It's different than it's not a regular. It's the
No, it's
prototype.
definitely different.
It's the drawing of them, because look at the back. It's straight across, and the heads are different.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's
Empire.
definitely different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Macquarie prototype or whatever they were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it almost looks like the Empire is trying
Scrap.
to rebuild with scrap. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually look like pieces put together. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the end, I think I can say we're excited to be able to get out and troop and spend time with the different troopers out there and enjoy the movie.
Right. And if you're thinking of joining the 501st, it's the best time right now, because you have a couple months to get your costume ready for this. You could have Mando Grogu be your first troop.
That's right. Yep.
Is anyone here? What was anyone have a movie troop as their first troop? Anyone in here?
That was the first one.
Okay.
No. My first one was Steel City Con. I think
Steel
you're probably
City
there,
Con.
Mike. Yeah. Big Comic Con in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But the movie ones are great because you get to, good naturedly harass people who are going to the other movies.
Yeah.
What movie you seeing or whatever? It's like, I'm sorry, tonight's only Star Wars people. You have to go.
Well, and what's really nice is most movie theaters then let you go see it, which is really fun. And you get and the plus side to seeing a Star Wars movie is seeing it with everyone that loves Star Wars. And what that makes that even better is seeing it with your fellow troopers.
Yeah, I mean, seeing a Star Wars movie like on the first night with people who love Star Wars is such an amazing experience. Like I will always say a core memory for me is seeing Attack of the Clones in the theater. You know, and what, you know, I'm not going to talk about all the movies, but literally sitting next to my dad and a bunch of people, and then seeing Yoda walk up after Anakin and Obi-Wan just get beat down with the cane, pulls open his cloak, and then he uses the Force to grab his lightsaber. The entire theater just erupted. Like I
Yeah.
think I was standing on my feet at that time. Like that's what it is. Like that community and just that excitement. Like that's what Star Wars is about. Like you just get so excited for it. Like I can vividly remember seeing Yoda just grab that lightsaber with the Force, and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be cool. And of course, you know what's next. Sorry.
That's a good way to end, right?
Awesome.
And since Chris said awesome, it means we're done.
We're gonna go